Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Rykad. Let's return to the upper way and continue pushing towards the command center. So that was really cool.
Arbitrators, secure perimeter. Formation 4755. Glato, heal.
Not only was it really cool, it's new. This is added with the Lex Imperialis DLC. A powerfully built man among the fighters quickly surveys the battlefield. His face, determined and impassive, recalls those seen on statues of heroes of the Imperium. His gaze remains trained on you as he raises an iron fist. The huge cyber mastiff immediately stops snarling in your direction and goes quiet at its master's foot. Its stone is punctuated only by the thick globules of blood dripping from its metal fangs.
Proctor Exactant Solomon Anthar of the Adeptus Arbates. State your name and the purpose of your stay on Rykad Minoris.
Adeptus Arbates is an organization that defends and upholds the Imperium's sacred code of law, known as the Lex Imperialis. Although his voice sounds even and calm, his shotgun is pressed into his shoulder, a position from which one might easily raise one's weapon and open fire. Proctor Anthar, as I do not recall seeing you among my subordinates, I must assume that we served in different parts of Calixus. I'm Donnie Dawson von Valancius. I took on Lady Theodora's title after her recent death.
So then, the new head of the dynasty is someone who has spent most of his life serving the Lex Imperialis. I suppose it is better to receive both good and bad news than just bad. I will be sure to report both of these developments to Marshal Strax. I honor the pact your predecessor made with the Adeptus Arbates. I won't keep you any longer.
The arbitrator bows his head. What was the nature of the arrangement between the Arbates and Theodora?
Your predecessor made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters on Dargonis and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial Tithe on several occasions. We, in turn, assisted Lady Theodora in enforcing the law on the worlds under her control.
What are you and your people doing here?
Removing obstructions to an official inquiry. My unit and I came here to investigate the disappearance of one particularly valuable ship, but the mutinous scum got in the way. Now we are having to deal with them too.
Proctor says that, a hint of irony in his expression. What do you know about the situation on the planet?
Only that the governor is failing in his responsibilities. This is a planet-wide rebellion, and it reeks of madness, or worse, of witchcraft. The rebels are blinding both themselves and others, and their ravens are the most insane and unholy thing I've ever heard.
The Proctor's voice is dry, matter-of-fact. Are you not supposed— well, we know this isn't true. The tithe is the most important aspect of an arbitrator's job. Are you not supposed to help the governor regain control over this world? I thought that maintaining order was the foremost duty of any arbitrator.
Not every uprising demands action by the Adeptus Arbates. For now, I am simply assessing the situation, and if our investigation requires that the rebellion be crushed, then we will intervene. Still, the governor had best put a stop to this bedlam. He is not here to just sit and look pretty.
What's this about a missing ship?
It's about a tithe ship. A vessel loaded to the brim with planetary tithes, amassed over a considerable period, suddenly went dark as soon as it departed Rykad Minoris.
He says forcefully. What does the stolen tithe entail?
Resources that every world is under obligation to relinquish for the good of the Imperium. In the case of Rykad Minoris, they include the ceramite and explosive reagents produced on Rykadi Philia, armor glass, medical supplies, and guardsmen, a living tithe to be recruited into the regiments of the Astra Militarum. Cargo like that is particularly dangerous in the hands of heretics, as it can be easily converted into wealth or used for military purposes.
What do you intend to do next?
Fight our way to the local administratum palace and ascertain whether a fire or some other disaster hasn't destroyed the documents related to the investigation. I hope the clerks were smart enough to put the records before their lives. If the Emperor favors us, we will extract the data we need, or else interrogate the survivors before we pay a visit to the governor. The questions we have for him are beginning to pile up.
The Cybermastiff lets out a low growl and leans forward somewhere to the side. Solomon fires a shot in the same direction without even looking. Hear a stifled, gurgling rattle.
Arbitrators, eliminate the surviving rebels. Now is not the best time for conversations. With target practice standing around like this. Unless you have more questions, I will proceed with my assignments.
He instantly ejects a smoking casing from the chamber and reloads his shotgun, ready for combat once more. So, the governor is a suspect.
Every citizen of this planet is a suspect, but Governor Medina is under particular scrutiny. Seizing the sacred tithe requires access to information, resources, and power. The governor fits that profile. Then there's this rebellion. Convenient. How many records and crucial witnesses do you think will be lost? Some people call it cover-up. I do not like how aptly this term describes the present situation.
Not at the Cybermastiff. That is one fearsome-looking dog. I was impressed by its performance in battle.
That skirmish just now. Glato didn't even get to show off a tenth of what he is capable of. But he is quickly catching up with me for who's killed the most heretics today.
Solomon ruffles the dog's neck. I'm on my way to see the governor myself. You and your unit could accompany me.
I must refuse. Our mission and the Marshal's orders take priority, even over a request from an individual as empowered as you.
I have no more questions.
May the Emperor watch over us. That way, this meeting won't be our last.
Alright, let's go back to the eastern side. Well, actually what we can do. I'll serve the Emperor in your heart and deeds when he joined the ranks of his illustrious army, the Astra Militarum. Pretty sure the way back gets down here.
The Arbitrator's arrival was certainly a welcome sight. Hopefully they will help to put things back in order around here.
Not happening, old man. All they care about is their tithe. Even if the Coronis expanse turned upside down, they wouldn't bat an eye.
Yeah, we still have more to do on the eastern side. I think there's one more big battle. Maybe even two more big battles.
Let us not dawdle. What a peculiar thing.
Here's one of them. This battle takes us, I think, from all the way over here to all the way over, like, across the map. From here to here. I think what I want to do is get on this side.
I always keep my options open.
Because there's a building you can get on top of over here that'll give us the high ground. gonna have a lord. Excuse me, statue.
Always keep your eye on the price. I'll make an example out of you!
Alright, what's up, fellas?
Take you down. Out of my way.
Yeah, so this is the building I was talking about.
Time to slaughter someone.
I'm pretty sure the rebels from over here start running this way, and we can hold this choke point right here.
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Here we
Well,
go.
one less anyway. Burned a lot of 75mm rounds to take him out, but we got him. That's all that matters.
I will do my duty. Follow my lead. At your beck and call. One fewer target. Indeed.
Alright, clearing out some of the riffraff for right now. That's right, it takes us all the way up there too, around the anti-aircraft gun.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Let's make it quick.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature. It's as good as done.
Oh, I messed up.
I'll see to it personally.
Let's get to it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Who, if not me? Your end was inevitable.
There we go. That was a good turn. Alright, dear, you're gonna hang out here for a bit. And take out the riffraff.
But of course.
Hold on. Let's get to it. Out of my way.
Okay, that's a really good spot to stand. Well, there's a way.
The Emperor favors me today.
Here we go.
Time to slaughter someone. Scared yet?
My place is at the fore.
Alright, rebels, meet Abelard.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Show me what you've got.
Running binaric override.
Let's make it quick.
Let's make some opportunities.
Alright, come and get some. I should have run him up here, but I'll send Pascal up there instead. He can do some damage over here.
If only that were possible.
Can't see him.
That is foolishness. I'll paint your death in colors.
Does need to move back. I'm gonna guess see him from here. Find out. Yeah, definitely can.
Was that you? Or...
Alright. The biggest threat has been taken care of.
I refuse. That is not the Emperor's will.
A -3. I thought I got the talent that reduces that. Maybe I didn't. Well, never mind then. End her turn. Unfortunate.
Anything else?
Let's get to it.
Alright, what do we got?
Guided by faith!
Hold on.
Good shooting, Tex.
I'll brush this.
Let's get to it!
Oh no, they hurt his temporary wounds. Whatever will I do?
Reduced to dust! One fewer target.
Yeah, so the problem I'm running into with Pascal,
Explorers know one route.
he doesn't have the mobility that the warriors have. He doesn't have a charge ability. He has that MP. I think he gets more as he hacks, right? Yeah, for every successful melee attack, he gets 2 more for the next round. So he can get mobility, he just has to be able to hit enemies to do so.
Let's get to it.
Which is hard to do if you can't get to him in the first place.
I'll see to... It's as good as done.
Alright. Up she goes. She should be fine here.
If I may, another foe painted black. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Cover me!
Yeah, she doesn't have eyes on anybody. Alright, we'll hang
Out
tight.
of my way.
I could buff up my allies, but then I risk perils of the warp. I'm just
Here
gonna
we go.
hang tight. They are slowly making their way towards me.
Just as I planned.
Alright, get up here. I think if you come the other way, these guys might be talking. They have unique names. Well, Frightened Rebel, Gloomy Rebel, and there's the other rebel that we killed already.
I'm here, maggot!
Someone else can do this. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I took care of this one. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Let's get to it! Time to slaughter someone!
Hi, Pascal, I'm sorry. You didn't get to do anything this fight. But you showed up, and that's what matters, right? Team player.
I'll see to it personally.
That's annoying.
I'll make it happen.
I should have debuffed him first. I could have had him.
Each strike is a prayer.
Let's make it quick.
Hey, Pascal, you do get to participate.
Let's get to it.
I wouldn't try to run away, but, you know, to each their own.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
You did it. Good job, team. And junk is our reward. And this guy actually drops a sniper rifle. Actual sniper rifle, not just a long last. That's better than what she has, right? Less damage, more armor penetration, and over penetration as well. Range of the long last is better too. Sniper gloves. The wearer deals plus 5% damage. The wearer gains plus 5% critical hit chance to single shots and deadeye shots. Wonder who's getting that. Sturdy shotgun. I think that's new. And Helm of Determination. What does this do? Shotgun. Alright, I can rock with that. Helm of Determination requires Conviction Iconoclast. The wearer of this helmet gains plus 4% armor. The helmet also grants a bonus to Fellowship equal to 2. Well, well, well. I found myself an upgrade. Yeah, I'd rather not see that. Congratulations, Adira. That sturdy shotgun. It's alright, fair enough. I had the faux hammer equipped. Acts as like a shotgun. Give me my shield back. Seven to 10 damage versus 10 to 15. So this is actually better. And it knocks him back. That also pair well with my main character's build. Not worry about that yet. I don't really want to waste the talent on having him use shotguns one-handed. He will prioritize.
Keep your wits about you.
Faces. Now we can level up. What do we get? Characteristic and a common talent. A toughness, of course. Willpower would also be a good choice. And a pinnacle of weaponry. So the first attack in combat with any plasma, melta, or power weapon deals additional damage equal to 4. Because we have a bonus to 4 to our intelligence. Microphone is messing up again. For the remainder of combat, the bonus damage is decreased to 2. Which, that means it's still 2 bonus damage, so it's still really good. Same for him. We'll do strength on Abelard. And saying that my microphone's messing up again. It never stopped messing up to begin with. I just adapted to the issue, but I do need a new microphone. I might go ahead and grab the chain weapon expert. So chain weapon attacks gain plus 4 maximum damage, because he is using a chain weapon currently, and I do want him to use two-handed chain swords. Adira, I guess, ballistic skill. And this is fine. Allies under the effect of at least one psychic power gain an additional 7% armor penetration. That makes using her buffs more worthwhile. Did I get the heavy weapon proficiency? I did. I might grab base skill demolition. This is pretty good too. So no heresy. Imperial World characters gain plus 2% critical hit chance and 10% armor against Xenos or demonic creatures. We're not seeing many of those yet, but we will. Don't you worry. Their allies gain half the bonuses of no heresy, so all companions get 5% critical hit chance and 5% armor. However, Imperial World characters, lore Xenos, lore Warp are always 0. Doesn't matter. Have other companions take care of that for us. And awareness. Or a Medikai. Perception. She has 3 eyeballs. Perception makes sense to me. I don't even look at anything else on her. It's just the navigator powers. They're extremely powerful. So, Blinking Stare. Up to the end of combat, enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer an additional 6 damage from all attacks of opportunity and cannot dodge them. I'm happy with that. I guess Ballistic Skill. He does use both. I'm not as worried about Perception. So I have this close-up scanning. Applies Machine Spirit Communion effect on all attacked enemies. So the Machine Spirit Communion applies 1 stack of exploit on all affected enemies. So we're stacking exploits while we're attacking with melee attacks. Seems pretty good to me. If they survive the hit to begin with, it may not even matter. He does hit like a truck, but only when he can actually get into melee combat and hit like a truck. Someone had the misfortune of resting here when the first explosions rang out. And that's to the western side. Don't need to go there yet. The fall is preordained. The prophecy will be fulfilled.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
The shuttle must have been shot out of the sky by a powerful weapon before it crashed into the building. It fell into the once crowded street.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Yeah, we are getting levels significantly faster than we did in my first playthrough, but we also had quite a bit more content to go through. So we had the Void Shadows DLC content. Oh, what is he saying? This is just the beginning. The world will plunge into darkness, and only Aurora's faithful will find salvation within. Yeah, that whole plunging into darkness thing is a little bit more literal than you think.
Is there money to be made?
The anti-aircraft battery's control panel has a panoply of mysterious levers and buttons. Deactivating it quickly is not an option. All you can do is blow it up, destroying it completely. Sure, examine the anti-aircraft battery. The anti-aircraft battery certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of this world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of such an ancient construction. I destroy the anti-aircraft battery. Really, I shouldn't max out Demolition on Argenta. The only reason I started doing that was because I thought that the one talent worked with her burst attacks. Medikai makes more sense, because Sisters of Battle are often trained as Hospitaliers, as healers. The Blast consumes Ancient Weapon. Sorry, I just thought about that because she had the highest Demolition skill. Anyway, the Blast consumes Ancient Weapon. The sky above the city is safe for flying again. Good job, team. The Rune Weapon radiates intense heat. and an oily puddle giving off a caustic stench spreads across the pavement. Well, cool. I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll go to the western side, again, and make our way towards the command center. But for now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.